Are you broke at the end of the month and you think it's because you don't earn enough? Let me tell you a secret. You are not broke because you don't earn enough. You are broke because you don't have a system. Every month, it's the same story. Your salary hits the account, you feel rich for a few days, but by the 20th, sometimes even the 10th, your bank balance comes back to zero. It sounds familiar, right? You are not alone. I was just like you few years back. Over 60% of the people working say their salary disappears before the month does. To be honest, it's not your fault or you are undisciplined. The fact is, you are just unarmed of the knowledge. In this video, I will show you exactly why this happens and how you can build a super simple system that can change your financial life forever. And stick around till the end. I will show you a trick that works even when your income is small or less. So why your salary disappears so fast? Let's start from the day your salary arrives. Day 1, full amount hits your account. Day 3, first EMI goes out. Day 6, you have to send some money home. Day 8, you eat out or go out for a party. Day 10 to 12, rent, electricity, water bills and everything. Day 15, grocery, refill. Day 18, shopping, some gadgets, new shoes and everything. Day 22, your bank balance starts coming down to two digit numbers or three digit number. Day 25, you are broke. You are checking your UPI history and wondering where it went. It's not just you, it's everyone who doesn't have a money system. It's not income. It's not that you earn less. It's just the lack of structure. So you think 50,000 it's a lot, right? But you have to pay taxes, PF and deduction. And then that 50,000 comes back to the 40,000. So a 50,000 salary might only give you a 38,000 to 40,000 in hand after all the cuts, right? Then you have fixed expenses. That is like rent, you have to give like 10 to 20% or even 30% of your income to rent. And then you have EMIs like car, bike or phone. And then you have to pay the bills as well as the groceries, right? So by the time you are done with the fixed expenses, half of your salary is already gone. And at some point of time it's even 70% also, right? So there are some silent killers of your income, like the the daily coffee or the Swiggy, Zomato or UPI, just 200 rupees payments, right? Like this 10,000 will be gone in the small expenses and you will never know about it, right? So the moment your income rises, your expenses rise too. That's called the lifestyle creep. You upgrade your phone, you buy the latest sneakers, you order in more often. Instead of saving more, you spend more. Okay. So here's the truth. If your expenses rise faster than your income, even 1 lakh or 2 lakh a month won't be enough. So every time you get a raise, increase your savings rate and not eating out, right? So we live in a society, right? And there is a social pressure to spend also. That is friends going out. So you don't want to miss out and then you have to spend, right? And then there is a wedding, trips, parties, all adds up fast. Okay. So now the question is, how do you break this cycle? Okay. So number one is track every rupee for 30 days. Use an app or notebook. Write down every single expense. You will be shocked where your money actually goes. Number two, automate savings. Set up an auto transfer to savings right on payday. If you don't say it, you won't spend it. Cut the invisible spending. Cancel unused subscription like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Gym. Cook at home 2 extra days a week and you can save some money there also and then earn more. Because let's be real, inflation isn't slowing down. Side hustles, upskills to get the promotion or switch jobs for a higher salary. Everyone talks about budgeting, but nobody sticks to it. You know why? Because motivation is unreliable. It disappears faster than your salary. What you need is automation and not motivation. And automation is a system that doesn't ask you every day, are you in a mood to save today? So let's get practical. Ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? 50% of your income should go to the needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or investments. Sounds simple, right? But in India, it's not so black and white. We have family commitments, cities are expensive, so here's how you can adjust it for real life. So, say for example, your salary is 25,000. Then needs can be 15,000, that is 60%. Wants can be 7,500, that is 30%. And savings can be 2,500, that is 10%. Say for example, if your salary is 50,000, then you can change the needs to 22,500, that is 45%, wants to 15,000, and savings to 12,500, that is 25% of your salary. And say for example, if your salary is 75,000, then you can change the needs to 30,000, that is 40%, wants to 22,500, that is 30%, and savings to 22,500, that is 30%. You adjust the percentage based on your life stage and income, but always keep the future circle alive. That means always save something, even if it is 10%. Okay. So the trick to make it work is to have three bank accounts. That means you can open three separate accounts: account 1 for the needs, account 2 for the wants, and account 3 for the investments. So when you receive a salary, set up an automatic transfer to these accounts. Some percentage to account 1, some percentage to account 2, and some percentage to account 3, based on how much you want for the needs, how much you want for the wants, and how much you want for the investment. Okay. Now you don't need a willpower, you just need to not mess with the system. If the money isn't in your hand, you won't spend it. That's how rich people operate. They don't touch their future money. An emergency fund also should be there in your financial seat belt. Okay, so you can aim for 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses as your emergency funds. You can start with 500 to 1000 a month. You can build slowly, and then you can build a sizable emergency fund. The question is, why do you need an emergency fund? Because there can be a medical emergency, there can be a job loss, there can be a financial crisis. Your emergency fund makes sure you don't take a bad loan or swipe your credit card into debt. Keep this money in a separate bank account or in a FD, maybe a low risk debt mutual fund also. Don't keep more than you need, but also don't keep too little either. So the best investment is you. So if you want to earn more, start with yourself. You can learn a skill, you can take an online course, work on your communication, build your network. Your income growth beats any stock market return. So next time, if your salary ends before the month end, start with this process for at least a month and you can yourself see the difference. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights like this. Thank you.